Hello, I'm here to tell you about a really exciting extra project that we are running for RE. So in RE this half term, we've been studying the really interesting religion of Hinduism. Hinduism is a religion, just like all religions, with lots of different things that we could look at. But unfortunately, because we only get two half terms to look, we don't get to squeeze everything in. And that's where this research project comes in. What we're going to ask you to do is to do your own independent research and come out with some really interesting facts and some really interesting summaries of what happens during the festival of Holi. I'll tell you more about that as we go along, but first I'm just going to introduce you to how we are going to conduct this research study. So the aim of our research project is to find out the most important facts about our topic. That means that we need to go away and we need to ask questions like who, what, where, why, when. We'll talk about that more in a moment. I've made a special RE search engine. So instead of using Google that searches absolutely everything that's on the internet, I've made sure that it only searches high quality websites. So it's websites like the BBC, the British Museum and the Britannica Kids website, and there's quite a few different ones in there. In the next slide, I'll show you the web address that you need to go to access this search engine, but it's a really good thing to have. It's much better than just sort of putting a word out there and seeing what's available on the internet. This is the web address for that search engine, so make sure you've got pen and paper. You can write this down and keep it somewhere safe. All you do is type this into the top bar on your web browser and it will take you to our special RE search engine. Then you put in the term that you would like, so in this case the term Holi, H-O-L-I. Press enter and you'll get a list of different pages on all these different websites with lots and lots of information about Holi. Once you've done that, what are you going to do with that information? Well, that is what we are going to look at on our next slide. So this is what your project sheet will look like, and hopefully you've got a PDF of this. On the first box, that's where you need to write your topic. So for us, it's going to be Holi. In your next box, that's where you're going to draw any interesting images you find, and you will find lots for Holi. It's a really interesting festival. So just draw a sketch of any interesting images. You could do one big image, or you could do 4 or 5 small images in there. Bottom left, you're going to list the 3 facts that you found most interesting. So if someone stopped you and said, "Ooh, what's Holi then? Tell me about this Holi." And you just had to tell them 3 really interesting things. That's where you write those. And then the bottom right is where you write the summary of your research. So using the sentence starter, in my research I discovered, you're going to answer questions like where, what, why, who, when and how. So where does Holi take place? When does it take place? Who is involved in Holi? But most importantly, what happens at Holi? So what kind of activities are involved? You're going to love finding out. There's some really interesting ones. So that's the research summary, and I can't wait to see what this looks like. I'd love to see a filled in version of this. Holi is going to be the topic, and Holi is the Hindu festival that celebrates new life. When does it take place? What does it look like? What activities do people take part in? These are all questions that you need to go use our special search engine to find out the answers to. And then have a look at some of the visual images as well. You'll notice that Holi is an incredibly colourful festival, so it's a good time to crack out your colouring pencils and your colouring pens and make that research sheet look as colourful as possible. I hope you really enjoy doing this research project. It's lovely talking to you. I'd love to hear how you got on. I'd love to hear your 3 most interesting facts about Holi and see if they're the same as mine. And hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.